welcome back to another episode of the Vegan Week in the News from your host Tofu Turbo Tommy. Today we're actually going to be talking about calls to boycott Arsenal Football Club after owner Stan Kroenke launches sickening blood sports TV channel showing hunters killing elephants and lions. Like I say, absolutely disgusting, and this is calling to all the vegans that actually follow Arsenal Football Club. I'm sure you must be disgusted about this. I would love to hear any of your thoughts if any of you guys are actually Arsenal supporters and you are vegan. Like I say, we're going to play this. Basically what it is, Arsenal's billionaire owner Stan Kroenke has sparked calls from supporters to boycott the club after launching a sickening blood sports TV channel. The new subscription channel, God almighty, paying for killing, that's basically what it is, called My Outdoor TV, costs around £7.60 per month and offers a host of hunting and shooting programmes. Dubbed the Netflix of the hunting world, some of it shows seen gun-wielding presenters shoot dead wild animals, including critically endangered species. In one scene, a man armed with a Smith & Wesson reportedly kills a lion under a tree before declaring, "This is the most exciting hunt I've ever been on." Whoa, exciting hunt you've ever been on. Fuck's sake, it's unbelievable the world we live in that they actually think this is a sport. Just look at how disgusting that is. Absolutely terrible. And another guide and apparently praises a presenter's good shot as they wait for the hartebeest to die after it was fired at with a bow and an arrow in South Africa. The new subscription channel offers a host of hunting and shooting programmes. So as you can see there's Stan Kroenke there, look at him. So I must say, you must be really happy with yourself. He adds definitely some liver and some lung hits, the Time reports. The platform, which claims to present ethical? Is there any ethical way of killing an animal? No, there isn't. Let's say all animals are sentient, they want to live, they're not here for us, they're here to live with us. So they say that it was launched in the UK at Hertfordshire's Game Fair at the weekend. It has prompted widespread criticism of Kroenke, with some Arsenal supporters among those left outraged by his decision to launch MOTV. I should thoroughly think so as well. Good on you guys for standing up for it, it really is. We've got to be the voice for the voiceless, and it's amazing that there is Arsenal supporters out there that just won't actually stand up for any of this. Talking to Twitter, TV presenter Ben Fogle, co-host of BBC's much-loved Animal Park, declared the fans should boycott the football club. Good on Ben Fogle, and that's amazing that he's standing up and being a voice. Another user, Mark Cogan, wrote, "Should these soulless murderers that enough is enough boycott Arsenal Football Club supporting his club's slaughter of elephants?" Exactly, it's all for bloody ivory and so-called sport. Like I say, there's no ethical way to kill an animal. After a third called, Adam said, "I am absolutely horrified as a wildlife and nature photographer and supporter of Arsenal. This news is nothing short of shocking and sickening." ITV's Robert Preston also hit out at Kroenke, who is worth an estimated £5.68 billion. Exactly, they could have been doing that to use for some good in the world. Instead of that, he's actually going out there killing animals. Just shows you. Unbelievable. Posting a link to the article in the subscription channel, he tweeted, "As an Arsenal supporter, I have to pay money to this person. I feel sick." Exactly, I can totally understand how they feel, because probably your money's supporting this, and like I say, if you're a vegan, how are you going to feel if you support Arsenal and you're paying for your season ticket prices? You're basically funding this killing. It's terrible, and like I say, I wouldn't know. I would feel absolutely terrible if I thought that any of my money was going to that, so I can totally understand why they feel physically sick. So, like I say, they say nothing ethical about it. Boycott Arsenal, ban this awful TV channel. It's very true. The programme featured in the channel features hunters slaying animals with a variety of lethal weapons. Many of the scenes shot in Africa, which one show depicting the fateful shooting of a critically endangered African elephant. There's no other feeling in this world quite like what it has in the bull elephant, a man reportedly says to the camera. God, you told the Times we're living in a world now where most people can see how brutal and shameful trophy hunting is, yet the Arsenal boss is choosing to launch his sick TV channel in the UK. In a statement she added, the channel claims to show ethical, fair chase and legal hunting. Most people won't agree that trophy hunting is in any way ethical, and studies have debunked the claims most of the blood money goes towards supporting conservation. I'm not sure in what way an idiot with a gun against an elephant is a fair chase. Miss King said Kroenke could do the world a great favour by stopping peddling his kinda sickening TV and turning his focus on helping animals. Exactly, he's a billionaire, like I say, there's much great he could do in the world with that, but he's choosing to do this, so it just shows you. So we're going to play this, guys, and just let you show a little bit about this, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if any of you guys are Arsenal supporters or anything at all, please let me know.
Right now, thousands of the best outdoor TV shows are just a click away. With My Outdoor TV, this should be good. Leon, powered by the leaders, built on the experience of legends.
This is the place that we live for.
Stream or download from the largest library of exclusive content you can't get anywhere else.
That's what we've been looking for. Y'all want more? I'm gonna give you more. This is how we do it. It's real people, real adrenaline.
My Outdoor TV, thousands of episodes, all at your fingertips. Click now.
So there you go, guys. Absolutely disgusting, like I say. If you think it, there's 500,000 people in the UK that are vegan. Like I say, we're actually growing enough food to feed 10 billion people, but only 7.5 billion on the planet. We feed that to animals to get their meat, but we get less pound for pound. So when you think about that, 1/4 pounder burger takes up to 660 gallons of water, which equals not showering for 2 months. Let's say 1.5 acre of land can get you 37 pounds of meat, which basically can get you 37,000 pounds of vegetables. So that's what it amounts to. 1.5 acre of land, 37 pounds of meat can get you 37,000 pounds of vegetables. So that's the equation between that. Let's say there's nearly 100 million starving around the world, and we use 45% of the world's land just for farm animals and a third of water. It's absolutely disgusting, guys. Let's say we're growing enough to feed 10 billion people, and it's amazing, and there's only 7 amount on the 7.5 billion on the planet. Let's say 91% of the rainforest is destroyed for animal agriculture, which is basically a football pitch every single second to farm animals, guys. It's absolutely disgusting, like I say. You think of it, all the waste from animals gets into our rivers and oceans and causes over 500 nitrogen flooded dead zones in the ocean, which is 95,000 square miles of ocean devoid of life. If the ocean dies, we die, as it provides 95% of our oxygen. They actually say at the current rate environmental destruction, no child of 5 years old will see their retirement age. So they talk about things like transport and such likes, but transport only contributes to 13% of the greenhouse and oxygen gases and such likes, yet we say we walk or need to get a bike. Let's say an oxygen combined with waste of chemicals, carbon dioxide and methane that comes from the animals has made us realise that animal agriculture is a leading cause of the greenhouse gases on the planet, which contributes 51%. But I say it's disgusting what we're doing, and we're killing all the animals. Make veganism mainstream. We've got to be receptive to others' concerns and help them go vegan. Let me know in the comments below, guys, about this, and if you've got any news that you'd like me to cover, please let me know, guys, and I'll speak to you all in the next video. Binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.